Do you know how pain has this escalation point? It starts very gentle and then it gets louder and louder until you just can't ignore it. For example, you have a mild stomach ache and it starts building, and before you know it, you're doubled over in pain. Or you have a little neck pain, it goes into a tension headache, and then it becomes a throbbing migraine. Or you wake up feeling restless, nervous, or irritable, and then as the day goes on, it turns into a panic attack, or you have a rage episode with your family. The reason this happens is because that escalation of your pain, be it physical or emotional, is to get you to reconnect with yourself. Pain is a message to let you know that you're disconnected. Your pain will escalate to a point to crowd out all other things to force you to reconnect to you and your body. I'm Dr. Trupti Gokani, and this is my field of expertise. I'm an MD, a neurologist who is also trained in Ayurveda, which is a holistic system of healing. And I want to tell you that your pain lives in your brain. This is where pain really stems from. For all pain is a brain disorder. It will start screaming at you if you refuse to stop and listen to it. It will, at all cost, reconnect you with yourself. What if you could turn this around? If you could stop it on this 1 to 10 pain scale? What if you could stop it at a level 3 instead of a 10? What I want to do today is to give you one simple technique you can do to tell your body, I hear you, and I'm reconnecting with self. So the pain does not need to escalate further. You could stop that escalation earlier in the process and not be in as much pain. Stop the suffering sooner along that pain scale. It is a very simple technique, so get ready. We're going to do this together. So now on a 1 to 10 scale, recognize where you're on that pain scale. Start being mindful daily of how you feel. When I say pain, I'm embracing all forms of discomfort, all sensations of imbalance. You may feel a touch anxious, foggy in your thinking, not as sharp, have a nagging headache, a tight neck. Maybe your stomach feels off or your body feels like sluggish or heavy. Give yourself a rating from 1 to 10. Rate a few areas of discomfort. Then monitor it over the day. Are there times when it's worse? What are the activators of your symptoms? Maybe you skipped lunch and you started feeling edgy in the afternoon. When the pain begins, do you stop and acknowledge it, or do you power through it? Most people I know ignore their pain or push through it, which is the worst thing you can do. What I want you to start practicing is allowing yourself to stop and listen to it sooner. If you're watching this video, it's very likely that pain is an everyday part of your life. So stop sooner and say, oh, I'm feeling overwhelmed and anxious, or I have that throb in my right temple. There it is. Stop and recognize it where it is in your body, your breath, and your mind. Pause and listen to the message of the pain. Recognize the pain and say almost out loud, definitely to yourself, I see you, I hear you, I acknowledge you are trying to tell me something. Take a deep breath. Ask, what is disconnecting me from self? Maybe you're 100% into someone else's needs right now, or you've been distracted by your family or work obligations, or by your own fears of judgment of others. Stop and see if you can recognize the disconnection with self. This is the number one fastest way to reconnect with self, is to stop and take a breath. Pause your mind and reflect during that breath. Mentally and spiritually, you must recognize this disconnection with self and bring it all together. On a link below, I'm going to give you a simple worksheet to download to get you connected with your pain, both emotional and physical. I would love for you to become aware of that pain and monitor it throughout the day. Also, please click below because I'm going to give you 5 simple tips. That's my gift to you, along with some other powerful tools to support you down the road, like the handout I mentioned, along with training videos and podcasts, and you will even have a chance to take an inexpensive program with me that'll give you an entry point to shift into wellness every single day. This is my chance to support you and humanity with a new message. I know you can use your pain to further connect with your truth. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and family and subscribe to all of my social media channels because I want to continue to support you on your journey to pain freedom. Thank you.